Hey you all, welcome back to Pearls of Eden. Y'all, it is going down in LA with the anti-ICE protests. People are in an uproar because of the mass deportations. And you all, it's such a difficult conversation to have because you're either on one side or the other. And I get it. People come to America because they want to have the dream that so many of us take for granted. So many of us are like, we would just be like, you know what? You can have America. There are so many people that have such disdain for America. There are so many people that are like, take me back to this nation, to this continent. And it's like, well, maybe we could do a trade, because these people are actually risking their lives to actually want to come over and have a part of this dream. And my heart goes out to them. But like anything, we must have rules and order. There are so many immigrants in this country that they came over the right way, and they too stand with many of us who say, you know what, we want to have more immigrants to come over. We want to see more nationalities. We love the diversity that we have only in America, right? But we understand that there has to be proper procedures, protocol, order, and you just can't come over just because you want to. We have to vet people. We have to know who's in our country for security purposes. Let me just tell you all, it's like people have lost common sense, and common sense has just gone out the window. You cannot even enroll your children in a certain school unless you can prove that you live in that zip code. You cannot even get a ticket. I mean, you cannot even enter into Disney World without a ticket. My goodness, let's just take this to spiritual levels, right? You can't even get into the pearly gates unless your name is written in the book of life. You know, we just lose our minds when it comes to all of this propaganda, and common sense just goes right on out the window, you all. There has got to be order. And I know you'll see this sign where this person says illegals are not criminals. You all, not in the sight of maybe committing a violent crime, but the fact is, you've broken a federal law by entering into the country illegally. If I want to be a citizen of Dubai, I cannot just go buy me a ticket and illegally just stay there. They will, listen, you try doing that in some of these other nations, you might not get out alive. And that's the problem. People see America as weak at this point. Like, we just don't stand for nothing and we fall for everything. And there is a difference between having compassion, and there is a difference in just foolery. And right now we got a whole lot of foolery, because who's paying for these illegals? Your tax dollars. We can't even afford to take care of our American citizens. And this takes us back to why Trump and why he won the election, you all. Because people were sick of the nonsense. People were sick of the foolery, the stupidity, and wanted Americans to be placed first. You cannot help anyone until you can help yourself. That's just basics 101, right? Charity begins at where? Home. But man, it says my people perish for lack of knowledge. And yeah, we've got a lot of people out here in these LA streets that, you know, I'm sure they're well-meaning and their hearts are in the right place. But at the end of the day, you have to follow the protocol and procedures. If you want to come into the nation, we welcome you, but you must do it in the correct way. And if you cross the border illegally, as hard and as difficult as this is for many to understand, it is a criminal. It is a federal offense. End of story.